What is going on, everybody? It's Colton back again with another NASCAR Heat 4 career mode episode. We're starting the playoffs today, going to Vegas. Take a look at the quick standings real quick. We have just below the cut line Clint Boyer, Eric Jones, Ryan Blaney, and William Byron, with Chase Elliott tied for that 12th position. And then we have myself up here, plus 38. Let's look at and see where we finished at Vegas last time. I finished P12, and if I remember correctly, it was one of those races where I struggled to stay in the top 15, 20 area, but luckily I finished a little higher. And I know I said I was going to take a couple more days off of posting, but I figured it's doing me better just to get back into this than it is just to sit and be sad and whatnot. So if you're wondering what I'm referring to, just go back and watch my last video. Other than that, I'm looking forward to getting back here and getting these playoffs rolling, and let's get it.
We're in Las Vegas for the South Point 400. Now, the 10-race NASCAR playoffs start today. After a knockdown, drag-out regular season, only 16 drivers still have a shot at NASCAR's greatest prize. So pull up a chair, and we'll deal you in.
All right, everybody, here we are at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We got Joey Logano on the pole, Bubba Willis going to the back, and then I qualified P21, which is about what I was expecting. I just made some adjustments before the race, so let's see. Hopefully that improves the car. So it's basically like I'm racing with a car that I'm not used to now. Green flag's in the air, first playoff race of the 2020 season. Or I guess you could say my second season of Cup Series on career mode 1. 19 laps in the first stage.
All clear. Careful, still there.
Hope everybody's doing okay. Happy Monday, Happy New Year to all of you.
Careful, still there.
If you're in school, I don't know if you guys are back in school now, but I hope your first day back was good. Work, hope your first day back to work was good, unless you had to work last week like I did. So far, the car team's pretty quick, though.
All clear.
Yeah, don't really know. Honestly, with everything going on in my life right now, I really don't know what there is for me to talk about in this commentary, but I'm going to try my best. I did see, I think Penske made some changes with their crew chief and driver appearance. I don't know if they are off the top of my head, but I saw there was a lot of big changes.
Still there.
Today, actually. And today being Monday. But yeah, man, I'm surprised with how this car is handling right now. I feel like we can make a good run. Hopefully it doesn't wear off too quickly in the long run. But Kyle Busch is out in front. Surprise with that. He's very good at Vegas.
Still there.
Got rival of our ex-teammate Ryan Blaney, and then our current teammate Chase Elliott. I love that paint scheme that he's riding with.
Still there. Alright, we're halfway through stage 1, and as you guys can tell, based off of me fast forwarding that, this car is quick today. Those adjustments I made are huge. I don't remember how we raced the Vegas earlier in the season. I know, like I showed before, we finished P12, but I think if I remember, like, Vegas is a track where I usually run like 15th to 20th. So yeah, these adjustments that I made are making a huge difference in how the car is gonna handle for this race. 5 laps to go till we hit the pit window. I have no doubt we have a winning car. It's been a very clean race too. Rivals have raced me well. Careful, still there.
Yeah, it's been Kyle Busch and Eric Jones have been flip-flopping back and forth for the lead, but it looks like I'm going to be making a run on them here soon.
I keep running like the low to midline. One thing that before I forget that I thought about before this video, since it's been a while since I posted the last few days, I'm willing to try doing a couple uploads of 2 races per video. But if I did that, I would try to do commentary over the races, and like each race would be about 10 minutes long. Instead of doing like one 25-minute video of one race, it'd be like two races in about a 25-minute video. So I know how you guys feel about that, if you want me to give it a try. I know it's not something I'd be used to, but maybe to get caught back up in the series just because I took so much time off. And let me know, and also let me know when you guys want to see the next Ross Chastain series video. I think we have Bristol next in that video, or that series. I'm gonna keep commentating through this because we only got a couple laps till pit break, but man, our car is quick. I'll take it though. If we can win this race and then lock our way into the round of 12, man, we're set. Because we have Richmond next and then the Roval after that. I don't know how well I'm gonna do there. Yeah, that'd be a huge shakeup though if Eric Jones won and automatically lock himself in, because I know he's, I think he's near the back of the playoff standings, but yeah, we're already catching lap traffic. On my settings, I do have the like separation of the cars, there's a skill range set to wide, so that way like the actual bad drivers are bad and the good drivers are good, and it just spreads the field out. Do you think it'd be more competitive if I switch that back to like normal? You know, let me know. I'm up for any suggestions, like, because right now I'm 1.5 seconds ahead of Eric Jones, which doesn't make much sense. Because I literally just passed them a lap ago. So I'm up to making any sort of adjustments you guys want. But I'm going to come through and pit this time. Like, I still feel like I shouldn't be this much quicker than the
Alright, you're clear.
lap traffic.
You're almost out of the gas.
And I'm spinning. And I'm saving it. Oh wait, that's not it? Oh my gosh.
Driver.
Well, that just ruined a whole bunch. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna come through and get everything. I don't know where that's gonna put me, but I'm gonna at least give it a try. That way maybe I can stay out for the, I don't know. Go right sides. Okay, yeah, I made a last minute adjustment. I wanna get the points because I think I can yeah, I think I can commit to the final stage and not worry about the second stage as much. But as you can see, I didn't practice entering the pit lane. Oh yeah, we got a pretty solid lead here. They must have gone 4 tires and fuel.
Inside. All clear. Won that stage.
Okay, it looks like
go,
that's something must have happened. We took the stage win. Oh yeah, you can see 2 drivers up ahead of us. Can't really tell who it is. But Kyle Busch is closing in on us. He's actually going to come down and pit again, which is interesting. So he must have had a similar strategy to me. Corey LaJoie, he might be the one up in Paul Menard, it looks like. But yeah, we got a bunch of the field. 31 cars on the lead lap. We're going to come through and pit. See, now I wish there was an option where I could just take left tires. But we're going to come through, do what we got to do, start from the back. With Kyle Busch, who is going to be our biggest competitor for this race.
Coming to the green.
There we go, stage 2.
You ready? Ready.
I'm going to go with the hood cam, especially when I'm in traffic. I feel like I'm racing a little better. I got Kyle Busch getting into my side right now. You couldn't tell.
Still there. 20 to go. You got this.
Alright, 20 laps in this stage. Still can't get off of Kyle Busch. There we go.
Still there. Got one inside. You got room. You're clear. Outside, outside.
Man, we're fast. Oh, someone's spinning behind. Michael McDowell's spinning behind us. They're wrecking.
Careful,
Oh, he might have saved it, actually. Got to Benedetto with his Barstool paint scheme, which I think is one of the coolest paint schemes in the game.
That's the halfway mark.
Oh, man, they're checking up. They're checking up.
Still there.
Don't spin, don't spin.
All right, you're clear. Got a car high now.
Oh, boy. That was... Yeah, he checked up big
Car
time.
outside.
I lost
Hold your
a
line.
lot of speed there.
Still there. All clear. Inside.
Oh, we're wrecking.
Outside, outside.
We saved it.
Car outside.
Dude, messing with, I don't know if
Hold
you
your
guys saw,
line.
but messing with the hood cam there.
Inside.
Like looking to the inside as I was turning really threw things off. Now everybody's just getting into me. Man, I distracted myself there. And these 3 cars in front of us are going to be rivals for sure. I really hope not. I really like Matt
Still there.
He's my second favorite driver.
All clear.
But Kyle Busch's car is fast. Look at him all the way up there.
Clear high, clear high.
Alright, coming around here to hit lap 11. We're halfway through the stage. Up to P12, and one thing you'll notice though, or try to remember, is Kyle Busch and myself, I think we're the only 2, or there might have been 3 cars that came into pit at the stage break, so our cars are just kind of dominating the field except for Eric Jones. Like, if you look at the track map, he is just obliterating everyone. We're gonna have to come down and pit here in a couple laps.
Got a car high now.
Starting to catch up to all the playoff guys. I saw we already passed Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, and Chase Elliott and Quinn Boyer. Not sure if anybody else was kind of struggling on back there, but man, these cars are slow. Even Kyle Busch is kind of falling off. We see they're coming down to pit right now. So I need to get up top because I don't want to run into them or anything. And they didn't even come down.
Stay on the bottom here.
Alright, up to P7. Like I said, we still got a couple laps there. Maybe not this lap, but the lap
Stay on the
afterwards.
bottom. All right, you're clear.
Eric Jones, man, he's just way ahead of everyone. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just get enough to get through the stage, and then next race, and do the same strategy for the final stage that I did for stage 2. Because if not all of these cars are gonna come through and pit, I'm gonna have these solid tires. It's like why don't I just stick it out? All right, if the gas light doesn't come on this lap, I'm gonna stick around for one more.
Careful, still there.
Oh. Please save it.
You're low on fuel, bud.
Alright, yeah, I'll probably just come down now. Hopefully it's better than the last time. Oh. Not much better, but...
Slow down.
Okay, so 7 laps remaining in the stage. We'll go ahead and do 1 can of fuel. Yeah, I'll do right sides and we will not repair the damage. Alright, estimated pit time's a little bit higher than last time for some reason, don't know why. 8 seconds on the dot. The end of the last stage, we were fortunate enough to have a caution come out. But Kyle Busch is right on our tail. He like gained like a second and a half over a 2 lap span.
Outside.
Oh my gosh, Eric Jones is quick. He's already passing me. All these drivers are passing me? How?
Are they on your outside?
I was not expecting that. I want to know, I wish I could take a look at what the AI does for their pit strategy. Because I came out, I entered in, well, I guess you can say I kind of entered like P9, P8, P9, so technically I'm better off than I was. I'm in top 5 now. Alright, here we're coming around to the end of stage 2. Luckily that doesn't really impact where we're going to finish, I think. Okay, good, yeah, P6. William Byron actually got a top 5, but I mean, Eric Jones, he's just unstoppable today. Yeah, we're gonna come through the final stage. Ooh, it looks like everybody's gonna be pitting this time, so we might all be on the same tires. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna fix up the damage too. Where did I come out? Oh, I lost 8 spots. And if Eric Jones is out in front, then I don't know. I fully anticipate him to finish first. Alright. Joe Logano actually out in front. Nice. Old Penske teammate. Don't like him in real life, but like him in the game just because he was an old teammate. Alright, let me just wait a second, let this all fizzle out. I got an interesting idea that I wanted to throw in for an idea to add into Nascar Heat 5. So let me get through with this lap and maybe the next one. Ryan Preece up here. Got Suarez right up there. So we've got quite a few non-playoff drivers. Actually, it only might be them. I don't think true. I got an Almirola. Like I said, I mean, I've had a pretty clean race, but there's been a few instances where I just haven't really cared, haven't really been paying attention. But anyways, so an idea that I have for NASCAR Heat 5 that I don't really think anybody's ever mentioned, I don't think they could have, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you take a game like Madden, you're doing a franchise, you got your team, you're drafting new players, you got veteran players, they progress, they get worse, they have development traits, they retire. Like, I don't anticipate it would be ready for NASCAR Heat 5, but I think that's something they can add in to the NASCAR video games down the road. Or like you take a driver like William Byron, who's very young, what is he, 21, 22 years old, already with Hendrick Motorsports. Yeah, he might not be that good in the first season, maybe the second season, but by the time he hit that third season, his development is just he's gonna get better every season. So maybe like by like season 4 or 5 in the career mode, he's like the Kyle Busch of the game. And then by that time period, a driver like Kyle Busch, who's gonna be getting older by that time,
Still there.
might not be as good. Might still, get in the playoff. He might be like a Jimmy Johnson now. Jimmy Johnson, he's still a good driver. He's just not near what he once was. Didn't make the playoffs this year. And also, if you had a driver retirement, so like I took over Jimmy Johnson's car. So like if I don't take over his car for the next season, Jimmy Johnson will be back in the game, which doesn't make sense for my gameplay. But so if you could have a driver retire and then almost have sort of realistic ways that drivers get replaced too, I think that'd be really sick. And driver contracts and having I could go sign like with a 2 or 3 star team and then improve them like I would if they were my own team and make them better over time. I think it's a really cool idea. Nobody's really talked about it that I know of, and I think it brings a lot more fun to the game. And also, if you could like edit stuff in the off season, like you had the power to be like, oh, so and so is I want Kyle Larson to replace Jimmy Johnson's car, so you could make that switch and then have somebody come up to replace the 42 car. I think that would make it awesome. But if you notice, I've been talking about that for a few laps now. We have Alex Bowman and William Byron in the top 10. Chase Elliott might be too. I haven't seen him. No, it doesn't look like it actually, unless that's him way up front. But I think it's Eric Jones. But Kurt Busch is actually out in front, and Eric Jones hasn't led at all this stage. So I don't know, maybe something happened to his car. I see Joey Logano starting to fall back because he was out in front of this stage. Got 18 laps to go. Got about 8 laps till we need to take some fuel, but yeah, you can see like my 2 front tires and my right rear fade a lot quicker than my left rear. But man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with this car. For how I usually run at Vegas, it's awesome. And I'm pretty sure Kurt Busch is in the playoffs, so like even having him win would be a huge shakeup. Not a driver you would expect to win early on in the playoffs. Alright, we caught up to the front 3. Got Kyle Busch all the way back out in front. My car already feels so much faster than at least Kurt Busch right now. I'm gonna get around him here. Yeah, Eric Jones, he's still P2, but his car is not as good as it was throughout the first 2 stages. I got 2 rivals, of course, running me down the line. 3 rivals, I guess. But we're gonna have to come through and pit. Not this lap, but probably the next one. And we'll probably just go ahead and do 4 tires and full fuel.
Top spray, use it if you need it.
And hopefully that'll get us to the end. As you can see, lap traffic's already up there. Oop, got in the wall a little bit. I don't know, maybe we'll make it another lap. I'm not sure if I want to come through yet, or wait one more lap. I think I want to wait one more lap just to ensure that we are there on fuel.
All clear.
Don't spin out. I didn't even get into him, he got into me. Yeah, I think we're gonna do...
Almost out of gas.
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more lap. Hope for the best. Let's see if these guys are coming down. Oh, William Byron though, top. Ooh, that's interesting. Interesting. So yeah, we're gonna pit. I'm not gonna repair damage. Why can't I go down? There we go. Yeah, not gonna repair damage. I'm in 2 cans of fuel anyways. I'm doing 4 tires. Come down P1. Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Eric Jones, William Byron. Ooh, man, that's huge.
All right, you're coming to the green. You ready?
Alright, green flag. Hopefully this is going to be it, and we're going to finish the race. 8 laps to go.
Stay low, stay low.
If I can just get around Kyle Busch. There we go. I should be set for a while. As you can see, things got pretty crazy. Once everybody's tires are fresh, I think my car's not as good. Joe Logano, I'm not going to be surprised if he loses the lead. He tends to have it every now and then, but doesn't hold it for very long. William Byron was all the way up to P2 for a minute, and then he slowed up. Yeah, Kyle Busch is out in front now, but I can't, all of a sudden, I can't seem to catch these guys. Even though throughout the race I've had a pretty freaking quick car. I'm gonna give it a few more laps. Hopefully, you know, I get up here. Oh yeah, I'm in Blaney's draft now. But yeah, as I was like kind of doing a little fast forward thing, I got caught on the outside, and I just mentally it messes with me when I get outside. And I think every car in front of me right now besides Joe Logano is a rival.
All clear.
But now, yeah, see, now they just all kind of slowed up, and I'm catching all of them. I think Kyle Busch is going to come away with this win, though. I don't think I'll be able to catch him, and he's pulling away from Eric Jones. And getting around all these rivals, it's not going to happen. Two to go.
Stay low.
Oh, and there we go.
You're clear. Car outside. Hold your line. All right, you're clear.
Yeah, this is Kyle Busch's race to win.
Bottom looks good.
Although I think the racing has been pretty entertaining so far. I've been up there in the top 10 pretty much the whole race. See if we can get past Eric Jones on this last lap. I feel like we will.
White flag, bring it home. Careful, still there. All clear.
Ooh, can we get Kyle Busch? It took too long to get up to his draft. I hit the apron. I was going full send into 3 and 4. If we had one more lap, I think we could catch him.
there you go. Kyle Busch is going to lock his way into the round at 12.
Fantastic job today.
I may even point my way in after this race. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at the playoff standings. Alright, taking a look at the race results. We got Kyle Busch, myself, Eric Jones, Jay Logano, and Alex Bowman running out the top 5. Hendrick, me, P2, Bowman, P5, Byron, P7, which he had a much better car than P7. And then Chase Elliott, all the way back to 17th. So not what you'd expect. Again, that's another instance where, like, drivers should be able to progress. Like, Chase Elliott doesn't sim too well in this game. I don't think Truex really sims too well in this game either. Yeah, we'll take a look at the playoff standings now. I'm 61 above the cut line. Kyle Busch obviously advances. Eric Jones with that solid finish puts him plus 24. And now William Byron actually plus 11. And, man, look at that. Man, we got Chase Elliott not making it. And it's not looking too good for him either. But luckily we do still have the Roval, and he's very good at the Roval. But that's going to go ahead and conclude this episode. Again, just let me know what you guys want me to do for the next episode. I can try and include 2 races. Can't promise it's going to be great, but I can surely try my best, and maybe you guys will like it, and I can continue doing that. And again, thanks for the comments yesterday in my video and all the kind words. I don't think you guys realize how much I appreciate that through this really difficult time. But thank you, and I'm back. Here comes more videos. Have a good one, y'all. See you tomorrow.